Passengers with goods and services bound for remote villages in Papua New Guinea are now left stranded for almost a month, with small aircraft operators facing a major fuel shortage. The North Coast Aviation NCA company has reported that its fleet of piston-engine aircraft have run out of aviation gas, AVGAS, and they will soon scale down on operations. Meanwhile, NCA is one of the few small aircraft operators in the country who serves the most remote and isolated airstrips, delivering the most basic health and education supplies, including public servants. More from Sylvester Gawi in Leh.
The North Coast Aviation Terminal at the Najab Airport has scaled down its operation to 60% of its overall operations. Passengers, mainly public servants and coffee and cocoa growers, are left to be stranded for over a month in their respective airstrips.
It's beyond NCA's control because we rely on the shipment that comes in from overseas, and once that gets delayed, then everything is delayed, and we can't do much about it until and unless when the fuel arrives in country.
For those who have been waiting to return back to the villages with store goods and school and medical supplies are still waiting for when fuel would be made available. It is understood that there are practically no aviation gas supplies in the Australasian market. Therefore, operators are forced to order AVGAS from Poland, which is halfway around the world.
It's ironic that we are mining oil and gas in PNG, and yet we have to go halfway all around the world to find AVGAS just so we can bring our folks back to the village.
Deputy Opposition Leader and Bulolo MP Sam Basil, whom is people from remote Garaina are also affected by this shortage, has made a call for the government to subsidize the cost of AVGAS imports and petroleum companies like Puma Energy to produce and sell aviation gas.
The Trade Industry Minister and the ICCC must ensure that anybody that sells petroleum products in Papua New Guinea, they must add AVGAS into their product range so that little operators like this can have access to AVGAS.
Since Thalia pulled out of the rural airstrips in the 1980s, PNG's third-level airlines have been struggling to survive, while successive governments have placed their priorities on first-level airline operators. Now it's indicating that the small aircrafts have been the backbone for delivering vital government services to the rural population, as well as bringing their produce to the market.
Making fair enough law. Big balus now, lig balus too, because all lig balus only way blomipla move go place blow.
Meanwhile, according to Captain Thomas Kendip and his officers at the North Coast Aviation, they've been receiving about 10 to 20 phone calls a day for medical evacuations into Leh. But now, with the fuel shortages, the numbers have doubled and it needs an immediate government intervention. Sylvester Gawi, NBC National News, Leh.